Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Diego, and today I am coming back to you to really just sit here and get comfortable with you guys and talk about something that has really helped my life a lot and has really changed my life and made it so much better. And mainly I just wanted to come on here to spread this message. No matter what place you're in, whether you're in a positive, negative, neutral state, whatever it is, I'm here to be a space and be myself and just exist and give you guys examples and be myself for anybody watching this. Now, I really wanted to come on today to spread the message of how to get exactly what you want. And this is kind of getting what you want is the easiest thing in the world, but sometimes it can feel like a hard thing, which is really what we don't want it to be at all. So I think today I really just want to talk about how to manifest what you want. And to manifest what you want, it takes a bit of work on believing, but also on controlling. Now, when I say control, what we're doing when we want something is we want to control our environment and we want to control the voices that affect us. Now, if anyone has heard about Neville Goddard, who really popularized the training your subconscious mind, and I'll probably get into this in a different video as well too. It's a very big topic to talk about, but it's about changing the thoughts in your subconscious on what you think you deserve, and really being in a neutral state and training your mind, which is extremely trainable. Our minds are extremely susceptible to information, and our environments are essentially what make us who we are. Like, I'm sure everyone has heard that quote that, somebody could be the most special thing in the world, but if you put them in the wrong room, they're not going to be seen in the way that they should be, or in the way that they really are, because their environment would cloud them and they wouldn't be appreciated or understood. Now, I want to use myself as an example just because it's, literally my life and whatnot, but I had things that I really wanted to manifest. And for the longest time, I was so in this ridiculous loop of jealousy, or maybe not jealousy, but just frustration because I didn't like the way that things looked around me, or I didn't like the way certain situation was turning out for me, and I felt like I was maybe in a state of lack, almost in that sort of mental state, which is such an unnecessary place to be in. And I've talked about this in different videos too, how the state of lack or believing that you don't have enough is literally the most destructive thing, or feeling that you don't have enough is extremely destructive and negative. But we're not here to talk about, the negative things. We're here to talk about the positive things and how to fix these things and remedy these sorts of thoughts. And the only way to actually remedy these thoughts and retrain your brain to think that you deserve everything and that you deserve exactly what you desire, and that what you desire needs you and loves you and actually belongs in your life and needs to be in your life more than you even want it to be. The way that you do this is by simply surrounding yourself with those beliefs. And this goes into the theory of the fact that your environment creates you. It's when you see people together, they're usually in similar places in life. When you see people that attract certain things, it's because they are attracting it because it is literally of them, because it's literally what they believe they deserve. Now, I'm not saying that what you attract is something extraordinary and outside of your control, it is fully in your control. And it's fully in your power what you decide to allow into your existence. You can settle for something less than what you want, or what you feel that you deserve, which hopefully is something really good. Hopefully you feel that you deserve a good life, and hopefully you are reassuring yourself and reaffirming these beliefs that you really do believe that you deserve really great things in your life. So let's come to this. I'm just going to give you guys a personal example. There was this relationship in my life that I felt like I was not really being valued the way that I should be. I knew that this person was a great person and had potential to be a very good person in my life, but they weren't behaving the way I wanted them to. They weren't showing up for me in the way I wanted them to. I was kind of allowing them to control the relationship, because I was allowing them to behave in whatever way they wanted to, and I wasn't fully leaving the situation. It wasn't until I completely cut contact with this person for a while, a long time. Why did I mean, when I say a long time, I mean like probably a month or two, because it took even just a week or so of me disappearing and completely disconnecting from that connection. They immediately felt it, and they knew that something was wrong. And I remember they would call me, and then I would answer, and they would just be like not in the place where I wanted them to be. And so I would just simply disconnect and dissociate, and having that time away from that person made it so much easier. It literally was just like me sort of choosing, like going out into the world and saying, there's great things out there for me, waking up every day and being like, there are great things out there for me. And it would just happen. I mean, it just naturally happened once I started making those decisions for myself that were positive and did contribute to the betterment of my life. Suddenly my relationship started to change. And suddenly, because I took that time by myself to really understand that there are great people out there, and sort of looking for connections and being critical of the people who I allow into my existence and who I allow myself to give my time to, once I started to value that, everything changed. If somebody was rude to me or mean to me, just simply slipped away. Gone. Because guess what? Every second is a moment of change. Every second is the opportunity to live the exact life that you've always wanted to live. That is what every second is. Every second is begging you to make something incredible out of it. And once you realize that, and once you really get comfortable with things being incredible in your life, I'm telling you, everything just gets so much better. And I'm sure I've talked about this quite a bit, is having that detachment with life and things and people, and learning about the impermanence of situations and how you are truly in control of your own reality. Once things started coming into my experience, that I was just like, you know what, this isn't what I want. This is not exactly what I want. I want to feel good all the time. And if I want to feel good all the time, I have every right to. Nobody is in control of my life except me. Everybody in a room could be upset. Everybody in a room could be miserable. Why would I be? I'm choosing everything in this life. I'm in control of every single thing in my life. So why wouldn't it be exactly what I want it to be? If there's a bad situation, time goes on. A bad situation is just a trail in the wind. It's just, it just passes on. And that's what life is, because trust me guys, life is way too short. Life is really short. life is like way too short to not enjoy it and not take control over it. And once you realize that you are the master and you are the highest power in your own life, which sounds to me like common sense, but sometimes we might forget that. We might forget that all we have in this world is ourselves. You know, people around you could die. They could disappear. I know that sounds incredibly like bad, and I never want to lose loved ones. That would be extremely tragic, but the truth is, your life only ends when you die. That's when your life truly ends. Your life doesn't end when a relationship with somebody ends. Let it go. Just let it go, because guess what? You've got you, and you are a very powerful being. You have the power to do so much as people, as humans. We have the power to go out there and live a brand new life if we so choose to. We have the power to wake up every single day and choose to live exactly the way that we want to live. No matter what. No matter what you're feeling, no matter what your past is, no matter what you were born into, no matter what even your life was yesterday. Maybe yesterday you were in a bad relationship and today you're not. And I would look at that as a blessing. I would take every single moment in your life and be grateful. Guys, there's sirens going on right now. There's a window open in the studio right now because of just to let some fresh air in, but every single moment is such a gift, you guys. Life, I don't know if it's because I've lost family members, I've spoken with as many people that are older, and even my parents, my family, and everything, and everyone is just reminding me of the impermanence of life. That's why I choose to even record what I think and what I say and what my life is, because one day there's not gonna be I'm not gonna see another day, you know, and you know, it makes me sad to think about that, but it's the truth. We are mortal. Like there's gonna be one day that we're not gonna be here. That anybody watching this right now, you're not gonna be able to watch this one day. You're not gonna be able to live another day one day, because life is impermanent. So why would you let a situation or a moment in the past define what could be? There's so much potential and there's so much constant movement in the world that you have the power to be exactly what you want. It's incredible, and life is incredible, and you are a blessing. Your life is a blessing. And I think if anybody takes anything away from this video, I want people to know that you are the highest power, and you are somebody that is very, very special. Because you are the most special person in your life, because it's literally your life. And you know, I hear people sometimes talk about, and I'll probably get into this later in a different video, about family ties and familial bonds and what our families are and how that affects us. I'll get into that soon as well, maybe sometime, but I want people to know and realize that no matter what, anybody around you, your family, your friends, or whatever, they do not define you. Who are you? What life do you want to live? What do you want to contribute to the world? You know what? What are you? What is your power? Because you've got one. Everybody has power. We're humans. We literally have hands that build houses and empires and cities and all these beautiful, wonderful things. We are having this life and this existence is an extreme blessing. You know, so what are you gonna do with it? You know, what are you gonna do with it? Because ultimately, it's your job. You know, and no matter what, even if you choose to do what you want to do or not, you're still doing something. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know how long it is, but I just wanted to get a quick video up for you guys. I know I already uploaded today, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.